What's going on, Investomaniacs? Your boy Knight Rider here, and today we're going to be taking a look at Spotify and SBUX. Let's first start with Spotify. Spotify is one of the most recognizable names in the music streaming business. With a base of over 200 million monthly users, it's more popular than much of its big name competition like Apple Music and Pandora, although to call Pandora big name nowadays, although it's still far from the biggest hub for music streaming. That would be YouTube. Shout out YouTube, shout out Investomaniacs. With its 1.5 billion users on YouTube, that is, still Spotify is pretty darn big. The music streaming world is highly competitive, and it's a serious challenge for streaming services to continue to increase their subscriber base year after year. Spotify has recently taken action to help boost its numbers by announcing a collaboration with Disney through a new feature called Disney Hub, which will centralize playlists of popular Disney music and scores from Disney films. This strategy hopes to capitalize off an increasingly younger user base for music streaming, as well as help spike an interest in family membership plans, which obviously Disney's very family friendly for the kids to listen to. Well, you can listen to your own music. And by the way, those family memberships are more expensive than the regular premium accounts. Spotify has also been tinkering around with its interface by implementing new features such as a split view feature on the iPad and a new main page which advertises podcast content more heavily. Some of Spotify's recent interface changes, such as the decision to hide the repeat button, have been met with negative reactions from users and tech critics, and understandably so. An unfortunate result for a company which has always prided itself on having an accessible interface. Well, not so much anymore. The biggest criticism Spotify has received as of late, however, has not been hiding the repeat button, but over its decision to kill a beta program which allowed small independent artists to upload their own music directly to Spotify. This decision feeds into an unfortunate narrative that Spotify has always struggled with helping the underserved artists, the neglected artists who can't get a record label quite yet. They can monetize on platforms like YouTube, they can monetize on platforms like Facebook, but they aren't able to monetize where people are actually listening to artists, and that's on Spotify. Spotify for artists. That's why actions mean more than words. However, it should be noted that the news of the beta program's death was at least somewhat softened with the announcement that Spotify would then funnel millions of dollars into its original podcasts, which is exciting news for both aspiring podcast hosts and investors looking forward to a more diverse range of content from the streaming service. If you want to invest in a hip, trendy company, why not give Spotify a try? Moving on to SBUX, the colossal coffee empire, known to pretty much every person in America, so long as you haven't been stuck in a bomb shelter the past 30 years. Oh, cute little Alicia Silverstone. You remember before she went all crazy and started spitting food in her kid's mouth? Oh, in the olden days. Much like McDonald's, another indispensable American food and drink company, SBUX has recently been putting a lot of effort into going digital and making its mobile app more popular, particularly with its loyalty program. But if you date a chick under the age of 30 who has an Instagram account, you're probably already aware of the Starbucks loyalty program. Instagram picks my Starbucks drinks. Can you believe this is a thing? People actually vote on this. This is entertainment for people nowadays. This level of entertainment makes keeping up with the Kardashians look like the Great Gatsby. I would say, is this what our society has come to? But in reality, our society was probably always this stupid. We just now have the ability to advertise our stupidness worldwide. By the way, I don't even really know if I've ever seen The Great Gatsby. It's probably super boring. Going digital is a lucrative move, as studies have shown that customer spending increases by an average of 20% when ordering online. Starbucks recently announced that it would be licensing its software to Brightloom, a cloud technology company. The plan here is for Brightloom to revolutionize Starbucks' tech by refashioning their mobile app into a kind of Amazon for coffee. Oh, isn't every company now the Amazon of this, the Amazon of that, the Uber of this, but whatever. The Amazon of coffee, okay. A one-stop digital platform for ordering, rewards, special offers, and personalized drink preferences. It's a popular move as of late. Over the past few years, several chain restaurants like Taco Bell, Pizza Hut, and the aforementioned McDonald's have all begun acquiring tech companies to help them move the customer ordering experience into the digital domain, to do it right here on your phone. In terms of actual products, Starbucks recently announced the launch of several flavored creamers, which will allow customers to make popular drinks like the caramel macchiato. Yes, I know how to say macchiato. At home, these creamers will be made available in grocery stores for about $5 a bottle. Additionally, Starbucks recently decided to stop selling newspapers in Starbucks cafes. All signs are currently pointing to the idea that Starbucks is becoming more focused on expanding its reach outside of the just in-store experience and trying to sell people, whether they are inside a Starbucks or at the grocery store or just at home scrolling online. It's a smart move and probably the best path to more growth for this already massive company. It's a buy. I like it. That's it for this recap. I put my portfolio up for full disclosure. Let me know what your thoughts are. Do you agree? Do you disagree? Or are there any other stocks you'd like me to check out? I appreciate all the likes and comments. Thank you so much. And make sure you're invited. Oh, I screwed it up. That last sentence of the entire video. Make sure you're subscribed to Investomania, brother.